This is Czech Gillespie here with Spark Design Company, and today I am here with Dillon Steelman. Dillon, why don't you tell me a little bit about your business?
So I'm 17 years old. I started my business roughly three and a half years ago when I was one of my mom's friends had posted on her Facebook. She said she needed somebody to mow her yard for cheap, so I was like, and I wanted a little extra money, so I was like, sure, I'll do it. And then it just kind of sprouted from there. I'm currently at around 15 yards and continue to grow every single day.
All right, so let's kind of dive into what your full services are. Like, do you just mow yards, or do you...
So I mow, edge, I do landscape installation and maintenance. I do spring and fall cleanups, and then I do snow removal in the winter.
All right, nice. This question is a very, very important question. What sets your business apart from your competitors? What do you do different or better than your competitors that it kind of gives you an edge?
I would definitely say one of the biggest things is, for me, it's not about the money. You know, mowing, taking care of these lawns is something that I love to do. And, you know, I'm not just out there to make a quick buck. I'm out there to make your yard look the best that it can, no matter if I have to, you know, sometimes I'll lose money mowing these yards because I'm there for so long. But it's all about making the yard look good, making the client happy. And I think that's what really sets me apart from all my competitors.
Yep, Dylan, I like that answer. So, does your brand really have any core values or a mission of that sort?
I think the biggest mission is, you know, help the community because, you know, the times are tough. The community needs some help. And, you know, sometimes we'll volunteer our services to people in need to help them in tough situations.
All right. So kind of getting a little bit into the logo now. What feelings or what message do you, if any, do you want your logo to convey?
To be honest, I don't have anything certain in mind. I really wanted to show like a professional look, but also a relaxed and comforting look at the same time.
All right. Now getting into the logo itself, what are there any specific colors, or, you know, what colors do you like that you kind of want the logo to have in it?
I would love to see some orange incorporated. You know, that's the color I run for my mower, my weed eaters, everything I have, it's orange.
All right. Are there any certain symbols or icons or elements that you want included or avoided?
Not specifically. You know, I'd like to see a mower on there somewhere, but that's not a necessity.
Yeah. All right. What kind of styles do you prefer? You know, do you want more of a modern or a vintage? You know, you want something that's like minimal, want something like super extravagant, you know?
I would definitely say something that's modern. You know, we're kind of bringing in the modern style of mowing into the community, so it's something a little different, make yourself stand out a little bit. And then I don't want anything too fancy. I just want something that's very simple, but if somebody sees it, they're going to think, oh yeah, that's Steelman Lawn Services right there.
Yeah, and is there any sort of font preferences? If you could really describe, you know, do you want like maybe some like cursive letters? Do you want them like big and bold?
I like them big and bold. I don't want anything like the font, anything too crazy. I like a very simple and basic look.
Do you want to like switch it up? Like Steelman is like big and bold, and like lawn care is kind of
I like
cursive.
that.
Yeah, I think that would go great for your business.
Yeah, I agree.
Are there any sort of logos that you can think of off the top of your head of different brands that you admire, and what do you like about them?
There's only one I can think of off the top of my head. I don't know, you may have seen him on TikTok, Grow It, We Mow It.
Yeah.
It's just kind of it's very simple, but it's something that you see it and you're like, oh, hey, that's his logo. So it just has a meaning to it.
Yep. So some practical details here. Where will this logo primarily be used? Will you have a sort of a website that you really plaster it on, or is it just going to be mostly for merchandise?
I will definitely put it on my Facebook page. I would like to set up a website. I don't have one yet, but I'd like to set one up, so definitely be on that. And then I'm looking into getting some shirts made, and I definitely put that logo right on the front.
Yep. Okay, so would you like different versions of the logo? You know, there's a lot of logos you probably see that they got, like yours would be Steelman Lawn Care, all the letters in it, you know.
Yeah.
And then you see a lot of times somebody will make a big logo, and then sometimes they'll compact it, shorten it down into just like the letters, starting letters of the business or whatever.
Yeah, I would like that.
Like some stuff like that.
That'd be good because I could put the little logo on the front of my shirts and like put the big logo on the back. So that'd actually be really good for me.
So you don't really have an existing logo right now.
I had one at one point in time, but then it kind of fell through and I never ended up using it. So no, I don't have
Yep.
one.
So I gotta ask this: what's some stuff that you really don't want to see in your logo? Like, is there anything that is like really you don't want to have anything to do with that? Could be colors, could be sort of background.
There's nothing specific that I can. Well, I guess I'd say the like very fake looking grass. Like
Yeah.
some guys will have the real stuff in their pictures, but some guys will have the very fake looking, and I don't like that look.
Yes, we'll probably do some different stuff like I was thinking for your Facebook page, you'll have like a real like lawn as a background,
Yeah.
and then you'll have your like brand over it,
Yeah.
or maybe we could even like kind of set it into the grass. Maybe
Yeah, I would like
you
that.
could do that,
Yeah.
and like for other stuff, just have a logo with nothing, no sort of background,
Yeah.
so you can put it on whatever, and maybe a couple different color variations.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. I'd like to thank Dillon for his time today. I will definitely keep you very posted and keep you very involved in the design process and how it's going. And should have you a logo here soon. So I'd like to thank you for this opportunity for me to design your logo, and I hope you enjoy it when it's completed. So.
Yeah. Thank you for doing this work for me.